And we thinking about you. R.I.P. Harambe, sipping on some Bombay. We on the way to heaven. Amen, amen. R.I.P. Harambe, smoking on some strong. And gorillas too. And we thinking about you. All we ever do, thinking about you. We back at the zoo, man. Thinking about you, man. Where my girl is at, we miss you. We really, really miss you. Yeah, Harambe. R.I.P. Harambe, sipping on some Bombay. We on the way to heaven. Amen, amen. R.I.P. Harambe, smoking on some strong, and gorillas too. And we thinking about you. R.I.P. Harambe, sipping on that Bombay. We thinking about you. Amen, amen. R.I.P. Harambe, we smoking on that strong. Ay, we love you, and we thinking about you. Harambe, that's strong. In the zoo, we love you. Harambe, that's strong. In the zoo, we love you.
So Elon Musk just tweeted out his track, a rap called R.I.P. Harambe that you just listened to. Probably copyrighted. Probably going to get struck on this video. But I fucking love Elon Musk. He's just a total meme lord. I mean, this is obviously part of a long history of Elon being a total fucking meme lord and just not giving a shit on the internet. The absolute madman. But I mean, what are the responses to this like? Look at that picture! Look at that picture! For anyone who doesn't know, Harambe is a gorilla who was killed because a black child fell into his enclosure in a zoo, and he dragged him around a bit. The child was fine, but a bunch of people were, yelling, a bunch of black activists, obviously, were yelling things like, well, if the child was white, they would have shot him, which they did, and making references to the fact that Harambe is a gorilla as if this is a commentary on black people, which is weird flex, but okay. Seems to be in your head, bro, not everyone else's. But things like this, and it was just an absolute meme that went around a couple of years ago. You probably are aware, just in case you're not, at some point in the distant future watching this thinking, what the fuck is this about? I've not done a very good job explaining it there. But Elon Musk, I'm disappointed that my record label failed. Yeah, me too. me too. I think he's tagging people. Just shitlording it up. Just, oh dear. So yeah, this is what Elon Musk's timeline looks like, and it's just fab. It is just fantastic. And naturally, like, because Elon Musk is the head of a very boring company, but he's an important man, everything he does gets reported. And so The Hill were just like, Elon Musk drops surprise rap single about Harambe. What do they make of it? He, Tesla CEO Elon Musk, weeks after the Securities and Exchange Commission asked the judge to hold him in contempt, has dropped a surprise rap single. He tweeted out a link to the song Rip Harambe, dedicated to the 17-year-old gorilla who was shot by Cincinnati zoo worker in 2016 after grabbing a 3-year-old boy who fell into his enclosure. Rip Harambe, sipping on some Bombay, we're on our way to heaven, amen, Musk sings on the auto-tune track. Elon, all I'm saying is I really want an interview, so just send me an email and we will set that shit up. The unexpected song comes after a tumultuous year for the 47-year-old CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. Last month, the SEC asked the judge to hold Musk in contempt over an inaccurate tweet about the number of cars Tesla planned to produce in 2019. My goodness, get the man, get him. He had an inaccurate tweet. We need to do something about this. He The agency brought fraud charges against him for tweeting that he plans to take Tesla private at $4.20 a share, which he later said was an obvious joke about marijuana. I mean, that's one of the oldest memes on the internet, and that is an obvious joke. But no, we have to take that seriously. We can't have any fun anymore. And yeah, Musk was forced to step down as Tesla following those charges. Step down as chairman of Tesla following those charges, and he and the company were fined $20 million each, making it one of the most expensive jokes of all time. But honestly, probably worth it. Probably worth it. And then next month, he made headlines again for smoking weed during a podcast with comedian Joe Rogan, despite the fact that he'd done absolutely nothing wrong, because weed is completely legal in California, and even if it wasn't, fucking so what? So what? Who cares? And he also called a guy on Twitter a pedo, which is the long list of, I don't know, offences against political correctness that Elon Musk has done. I mean, why are they even listing these things? It's just like, oh, well, he called a guy a pedo on Twitter. All right. He smoked some weed on Joe Rogan's podcast. Ooh. He made a joke about weed and got fined millions. Oh, well, fucking mad lad, which he is actually a mad lad. But it's like, no, like, why list any of that? The Hill. Who cares about any of that? I don't see, like, Elon is just a guy who's obviously just enjoying his life, just having some fun, doing some shit. That's not something to be condemned or reported on as if this is freakish. Why is this man enjoying himself in public with the people who follow him and enjoy the content that he puts out through his social media channels? How dare this man be off the grid and off the rails even? How dare he live his own life and blaze his own trail in this way? We need to get him under control, or other people might realise that they could have fun too. They don't have to take every little part of their life so seriously. I mean, at least if they're prepared to pay $20 million for the price of telling a joke. But at least he didn't get arrested for hate speech and charged by the UK government and have that money directly taken from his account in lieu of arresting him for failing to pay it. Because the UK government, I would say, are basically run by a bunch of crooks these days, aren't they? But anyway, good on you, Elon. Keep doing what you're doing. It's working.